Maybe it's somebody from my own church staff. In fact, this is a good tie-in to my next rhythm, and that's work to dismantle the myth that you can't be friends with the people you lead. I have greatly enjoyed over the years being very close, intimate friends with people that I am also their supervisor. And it is not, it's an old school myth that we can't be in that place. So maybe the person or people that you would be, look, model of Jesus, right? Jesus was most intimate. Who of all the people on earth that Jesus had contact with, it was those three, right? But he was also leading them. And I think that for many of us, the people that we could end up finding that level of intimacy with could actually be on our own staff.
So I was privileged enough a few years ago, 15 plus years ago, to have a board chairman
Mm-hmm.
who was also a Fortune 500 CEO.
Yeah, I've heard about him.
I learned a lot from the man.
Yeah.
And I never really thought about until this moment. One of the first things he told me stepping into my new role was you've got to hold your staff at arm's length.
Right. Yeah, it was a very common myth and very much perpetuated throughout church world.
I really think it really affected the effectiveness of my leadership.
Yeah.
Because you didn't cultivate relationships, therefore you didn't cultivate trust to a level where people would completely work with you, work for you,
Yeah.
because they didn't know you, you didn't know them, you didn't know what made them tick, you could not know. In pastoral speak, how could you possibly release their potential, equip them for this work of service if you don't have any intimate, real knowledge of who they are?
Mm-hmm.
And how can they trust you if you hold them at arm's length?
Yeah.
So I think you're right that it is a relic. That's a word you used in the email. It's a relic, that
Yeah.
idea. I just wonder if that relic is still residual and it's
Oh,
hanging on for way too many
absolutely.
people.
Way
Right.
too many people.